on his way to power and to world infamy as history's arch war criminal. Hitler, at the head of Nazi gangsters, became the dictator of Germany. With him there is Röhm, one of his earliest companions, whom Hitler slaughtered in a massacre of malcontent followers. He climaxed his career of blood by plunging the world into history's greatest war. Millions died because of the megalomania of the Nazi Führer, seen here at the height of his arrogance, with the Schauper von Papen, who connived in Hitler's rise to power. With Mussolini and Goering, a tyrant group whose end was to be one of ignominious doom. In the Nazi downfall, Mussolini has been executed by patriots of his own country, and Hitler has come to an end appropriate to a war maker, the atrocities of whose Nazi regime have shocked the world.
And so, it will be scientists such as our honorable Dr. George Brinkman Jr., who will bring about peace in the world.
Thank you very much, Dr. Stevens. Now, I would like to present the winner for the International Science Award in the field of lasers, for which he is being recognized and acclaimed here today. It is my privilege to introduce Dr. George Brinkman Jr.
Those not beautiful? Those infidels at the museum dared to think that they could keep them from me. anything should happen to my treasure, I will cut out your tongues.
We wanted a party. We'd hoped to have it Saturday afternoon. Look!
You can't park that here.
thought it was the Leibowitz kid.
Boy, he's ugly.
I'll say. Listen.
Duncan?
I believe this is what you've been waiting for. The Smithsonian should be quite relieved to have it back.
Be here tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock sharp. Morning, Mr. Jax. Let's take a walk, shall we? I suppose you've heard about the kidnapping and the murder in Geneva yesterday.
Yes, Dr. George Brinkman, world's leading expert in laser technology, I believe.
Right so, but I think it's far more serious than it sounds on the surface. What do you know about the Order of the Black Eagle?
Only what's been publicized. A group of neo-Nazi radicals who aim to rule the world with the supreme white race. Sound and fury signifying nothing from what I gather.
Don't underestimate them. We've had a close eye on them for a number of years. What started as a small band of fanatics has grown enormously.
What does all this have to do with the Brinkman kidnapping?
We have every reason to believe the Order of the Black Eagle is responsible.
For what purpose?
The Order is led by a Baron Ernst von Teppich. Von Teppich was a leader in Hitler's youth movement. He patterns himself after his idol. He's used his family fortune and moved his headquarters to an ancient temple ruin in the jungles of South America. Whatever he's up to, we think it has something to do with the anniversary of Hitler's birthday.
So you think Brinkman is integral to their plans?
Quite so. Our intelligence tells us they've moved some very high-tech equipment to the camp. You know, lasers and such.
Obviously, they need his expertise.
We've detained an American leader of the Order by the name of Conrad Bladen. Bladen was en route to South America. So happens there's an amazing resemblance between the two of you. Bladen and his assistant are expected to arrive at the compound in 2 days.
So, disguised as this Bladen fellow, I'm to infiltrate the compound and rescue Dr. Brinkman, right?
Find out what the devil they're up to.
What about Bladen's assistant?
Got quite lucky there. Interpol has loaned us one of their top agents, Miss Tiffany Youngblood. Highly recommended.
Really?
Duncan, I'd like to introduce you to Miss
We've already crossed paths. Miss Youngblood, I assume?
So you must be Mr. Duncan Jax. I've heard quite a lot about you.
Oh? Good or bad?
Oh, all good. So you understand my disappointment.
I'm sure you'll become fast friends.
Yes, like oil and water.
Well, we are off to a good start. Duncan, perhaps you and Miss Youngblood would like to take a little bit of time to get to know each other. Study your assignment.
Well, I think I can manage lunch about now.
Shall I come as I am, or shall I swathe myself in disinfectant?
Dr. Kurtz. Is all in readiness for tonight?
Yes, we have order, Herr Baron.
Good. Very good. Think of it here, Doctor. Tonight, here, for the first time, from all over the world, the directors of the new order will be together in one room. All the people of the world will know that we are alive and strong.
Yeah, I have formulated some plans that will
Plans? You have plans? I will give you one final warning. All plans for the new order must emanate from me and be executed at the time and place of my choosing. Is this clear, Herr Doctor?
P.
So, as I said, there's an amazing resemblance between you and Bladen.
Handsome devil, isn't he?
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
All of the information you've been given is in these envelopes along with your identification papers. You should have no problem passing yourself off as Bladen and Marta. Any questions?
Seems pretty straightforward to me.
Well, Sato expects us in the lab, so we better get a move on. Your flight leaves in 2 hours. Come along, Miss Youngblood.
Afternoon, Sato.
What's up, boss? Who's the pretty lady?
Sato, I'd like you to meet Miss Youngblood. She'll be accompanying Duncan on the mission.
Pleased to meet you.
Sato is our weapons expert and resident genius.
Do you think we could dispense with the pleasantries and get down to business? What's new in the toy department?
Not toys, Duncan. This is serious stuff. Looks like an ordinary pipe lighter, right?
Well, that's one way to stop smoking.
Very clever, Sato.
All right. What else? Serious little devils, aren't they?
You bet. Looks like a cigarette holder you get from a retail store, but with a little something extra.
Ingenious, Sato.
This might come in handy. It will give you up to 6 minutes of oxygen.
Hope you don't ever have to use it.
Well, if we both need it, I hope it will be ladies first.
Do I really have to wear a tie?
It's more than a tie. It's a very strong wire saw. It will easily cut through the toughest steel. Here.
For my early retirement?
It's a highly sophisticated long-range two-way radio. And finally this. It is called the Desert Eagle.
Mind if I try it?
But Maxie, it's too late. Duncan and Tiffany are en route to the Nazi compound now.
Chief, the Baron makes Gaddafi look like a pussycat. He plans to destroy the world's major communications satellites tomorrow night. We have to move fast to stop it, and I don't think our allies are going to help us.
The world is threatened, and they always turn to the United States for leadership.
Yeah, just like Libya. Chief, you and Sato get here as fast as you can. My team is waiting, and they're a wild bunch. Hurry and have a safe trip.
We will.
Thanks, Chief. Hasta la vista.
such is life. Give them all. I'm out.
Oh. Well, Cisco. Looks like the pot's mine.
No, gringo. Think the pot? She is mine. Spike, my lovely, you must first try reasoning with people.
Well, you can't buy your way into heaven. Hell don't cost this much.
No wonder he needed a gun.
Demonstration of the proton beam is scheduled for tonight. The exact time to be announced.
Credentials, please.
I'm Conrad Bladen. This is my assistant, Marta Hellman.
From Chicago. Ah, yes. I attended the rally in '81. Tremendous turnout, don't you think?
Tremendous turnout, yes. But I'm afraid you're mistaken. The Chicago rally was in 1982.
Well, that's quite right, Marta. The rally in 1981 took place in Atlanta.
Follow me. I'll show you to your quarters. Dinner will be served at 8 o'clock. The Baron demands promptness.
First partners and now roommates. Well, we'll just have to make the best of a tight situation.
Adjoining rooms.
Refuse to continue your work on the proton beam.
Then you're surrounded by liars.
You do not refuse.
Refuse? How can I refuse?
Hold your insolent tongue, Jew.
I'm a scientist. I'm trained to work for the benefit of mankind, not its destruction. So kill me now and be done with it.
Kill you now, Herr Professor? Nein. Make you wish to die, perhaps. No, I think you will do as you are told. You will continue your work on the proton beam. until you have perfected it. Then, perhaps, I may be benevolent and permit you to die.
Sorry to bother you, Duncan, but I need a friend.
Sure thing. We're going to have to be inventive.
Always a gentleman. Try your manly skills at this.
Listen, I know that I've been
Thoroughly rotten.
Look, all I'm trying to say
You're suggesting that we kiss and make out. I think it's an excellent idea.
Ladies and gentlemen, you will please turn your attention to the video monitor. This is just a rehearsal. Tomorrow night will be the real thing.
It's Dr. Brinkman.
Dr. Kurtz, if you please. The demonstration you're about to see will utilize only 1/3 of the power of the proton beam. If you will keep your eyes to the right of that star cluster.
Stand by to fire proton beam. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What was that? Only an insignificant communication satellite. But for many Americans tonight, there will be no HBO. Ladies and gentlemen, if you will follow me to the great chamber, dinner will be served.
This way, ladies and gentlemen.
I wish we had one of those. Last time 4 years ago. You see it, man. We will. Our time's come. Great. Hey, I wish we had one of those.
This is indeed a glorious occasion. Tonight, we've gathered to celebrate the birthday of our beloved Fuhrer. Also, to celebrate the culmination of 40 years of work and dedication. Work and dedication to the building of a new world. A new order. Those of us here have accepted this great responsibility. And with the help of the proton beam, we will succeed. And through great leaders like Colonel Wilhelm Steiger. Before you, you see the Order's new hero, the perfect Aryan soldier. Colonel Steiger, the Declaration.
The Order of the Black Eagle has signed a declaration of war against the United States of America, the Soviet Union, the republics of China and Japan, and those lesser peoples of Israel and Africa. Therefore, for blood, soil, and honor, for the future of our children, for our Führer, we commit ourselves to battle. Sieg Heil! 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 Sieg Heil!
Nazis love this stuff.
The world believes he died in 1945. But our Fuhrer lives in cryogenic sleep. And when we awaken him, through his guidance, and with the proton beam, we will take over not only the Earth, but the heavens as well. And the Fuhrer knows that whoever controls space rules the whole world. After tomorrow night, it will be the Order of the Black Eagle.
My God, can it be?
To the Fuhrer!
To the Führer!
To the Führer!
I didn't count on being locked in for the night.
Seems as though the Baron has thought of everything, hasn't he?
I've got to get back to the control room. Brinkman's the only one who can tell us how close the beam is to being fully operational.
You're right, but I'm coming with you.
No, I don't think that's such a good idea.
Why not?
Because if I get caught, so do you.
If you get caught, they're going to come after me anyway.
All right.
Freeze! Who are you?
Someone sent to help you, Dr. Brinkman.
The Aryan Nations Leadership Congress will hold a prayer meeting in the chapel at 3:30 tomorrow. White supremacist organization, the white supremacist organization, the white supremacist organization, the white supremacist organization.
You disappoint me, Fräulein.
Well, I'm just crushed.
Now you will die, along with this would-be liberator of the Jew.
you have some explanation for this?
Of course. We were simply testing your security system, Baron.
Oh, that's wonderful! The video monitor, please. This is a picture of Conrad Bladen.
Really? Well, then who am I?
Of course, you're Duncan Jax, secret agent, impersonator. Oh, and you, my dear, are Tiffany Youngblood of Interpol.
Imagine that.
Jax, you are either very stupid or naive to think that you masquerade with go undetected. Do you think we're fools?
Do you really want me to answer that question?
Schwein! Enough of this, Kurtz. Take the girl away and persuade her to tell us all she knows about their mission here.
Let's go!
I can have compassion for the young lady. Dr. Kurtz can be a cruel man.
With your permission, Herr Baron, I will question Duncan Jax.
Oh, I saw how you persuaded him moments ago. No, I have new quarters for Herr Jax. Oh, not quite so nice as previously, but certainly more permanent. Prince-Tucker. After you, Mr. Jax. You are in a reactor cooling tank, Herr Jax. It connects with the river. We merely open the gate to flood the tank.
How long can you hold your breath?
Close the cover. Flood the tank! Disappeared. Colonel Stryker, you will bring me Duncan Jax, or you will bring me proof of his death.
Come with me!
Well, if it isn't Duncan Jax.
Maxi Rider! What a vision of loveliness you are.
Don't get romantic, Duncan. I'm here to save your bacon.
Sorry!
Well, we'd better get moving. The others are waiting for us at the cantina.
Others?
Haven't you heard? We're going to be working together.
Huh. Just like old times! Just how far is this cantina?
About 35 miles.
Pretty nice walk.
Yeah, but we're taking the bus.
Greyhound or Trailways?
El Perdido Express.
All right, right on time. We've got to stop meeting like this, Star.
Duncan, what the hell are you doing here? Where's Miss Young?
I've been for a swim. Tiffany, if she's still alive, is a guest of the Baron.
Then she's still in grave danger. Maxie, I trust your mercenaries are prepared for this mission?
Yes, they'll get the job done.
Excellent.
There's one more bit of news, Star. Adolf Hitler. He's alive.
What?
Cryogenically preserved.
Here we are.
This it?
Yeah.
What an interesting oasis. Wonder what adventure awaits us here.
Six bedrooms, cost you 200 to stay.
Oh.
By me.
Oye, chiquita.
I guess he thought he was in a Shriners convention. Salute.
Salute.
Sacrifices one makes for God and country.
Oh, God! What is that? Lighter fluid?
Pulque, without the worm. Nectar of poets and toreadors. Oh, ole.
Quite.
Gentlemen, meet the fastest gun in the jungle.
That would be John Thaddeus Stevens.
Cowboy do you do?
Whoa!
We call him Hammer.
Willie Brown Jr., I believe.
My mama don't even call me Willie.
Very impressive.
So much for formalities.
Special delivery.
SD will do.
And your field of expertise?
Demolition.
A demonstration is not necessary.
And over there is Bolt.
As in lightning?
As in bolt.
They call me Juice. For no apparent reason. And this, delicate flower is affectionately known as Spike.
You know, Juice, someday I'm gonna make you a soprano.
Star has a fondness for people who come straight to the point.
And this is Duncan Jax. We'll be taking orders from him.
Any questions?
Just one?
Ask it.
Who's paying for this?
He is.
And who is he?
This is Star.
We're gonna be taking real good care of you, Mr. Star.
Thank you.
All right, now that that's settled, let's pick up the gear.
In the cantina! Can you hear me? I think maybe you hear me better now, huh? One of my men tells me you gringos have the look of much wealth. So why don't you share some of that wealth with us, huh? Better than that, why don't you share it all with us? Now you be good little gringos, and you'll bring us your dollars, your pesos, and your women.
Los Bandidos! We're sorry to keep you waiting.
Moneybags, it's too early in the game to lose you.
Oh, Manuel. Some days, you just can't make a peso.
Come on, Hammer!
schedule. Sato's waiting for us at the river.
Bo, give us a hand!
Cowboy! SD, get out here! Duncan, start a cadence.
All right, on three. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! 1, 2, 3. Yeah! 1, 2, 3.
The success of this mission grows more dubious by the moment.
Oh, buck up, Star. We'll travel by foot to get to the river.
Where, no doubt, we'll encounter a tribe of headhunters.
Not again. Oh, man. No, please. Stop. Stop it. You're letting me, please.
Dr. Brinkman! All coordinates have been programmed. But still, the proton beam is not operational. Why?
I've had no sleep. I can't think straight anymore.
Or could it be you have deliberately sabotaged the mechanism?
I need rest. Don't you understand? I need...
Brinkman, we're running out of time. Make the final adjustment. And I warn you, you had better be accurate.
Star to Titanic, are you there?
Come in, Star.
Duncan, is everything okay?
Now, we've been on the river an hour, and it's clear so far.
We're 10 miles from the compound. Duncan, Maxie's mercenaries are unusual, but they seem very professional.
Excellent.
We'll rendezvous with you at 0200.
Enjoy your stroll. Vessel out.
How far upriver is it?
About 9 or 10 miles.
Are you all right?
Are you kidding? I haven't had this much fun since Nicaragua.
See if you can find Tiffany. I'm going after the Baron.
I think you ought to go to work. It's time for the desert fox to attack.
Tiffany! Duncan sent me to get you. Hurry! We're going to get you out of here. Stand back against the wall.
Mr. Jax! Throw away the gun, please. You stupid fool. You're ruining everything. Don't you understand? We're destined to rule. There is nothing you can really change. Oh, you caused us some difficulty, yes. There's one thing you are forgetting. The proton beam is set to fire in 15 minutes. And you cannot stop it. So you see, Mr. Jax, you still lose.
Since you're going to kill me anyway, why don't you tell me how to disarm the beam? That's the sporting thing to do, don't you think?
Well, doesn't matter. You can't stop it anyway. It takes 2 fingerprints, simultaneously applied to the electronic identification scope.
Obviously, one of them is yours. Whose is the other? Kurt's? You trust him? I wouldn't.
I don't. He'll not live much longer than you, Mr. Jax. There can only be one master, one leader, who can rise like the phoenix out of the ashes, to bring order from confusion, and to rule a white, supreme nation. Goodbye, Mr. Jax.
You old windbag. Deactivate the proton beam.
You're too late, Herr Jax. In 6 minutes, the proton beam will fire, and so what will be mine? Mine!
Well then, Herr Doctor, let me have your left index finger.
How do you know that? You know that it also requires a Baron imprint to activate this machine.
I hold his proxy. Now it's your turn. I'm waiting.
Never! Don't do it!
How do we stop it, Doctor?
We can't.
We've got to disarm it.
There's only one way. Destroy the barrel of the gun and open all the controls. And when it fires, it will self-destruct.
Shoot, Doc. Plant the explosives and then get Brinkman out of here.
You got it.
on time.
Crazy man! Good show. Looks like we've done it.
All right. Let's go.
I'm with him.
You're a hell of a lady, Maxie. If you ever decide to return to civilization.
Civilization? That's tempting, Duncan. But each of us back to our own jungle.
Some adventure you got us into here.
Well, I think it worked out to everyone's satisfaction.
Everyone except the members of the Order.
Who would ever believe this? It's incredible. What's that?
His personal insignia. Final memento.
No. No one ever would believe this.
You gave a good account of yourselves. I'm proud of both of you.
You lived up to your reputation as well.
Well, part of it anyway.
Well, it's getting a little crowded up here. Shall we step out for some air?
Another of Sato's little toys?
Don't let him hear you say that.
Do you think you have any trouble getting it up?
Duncan, what the hell are you doing?
Keep it up, Duncan!
See you later, boss. Don't forget to write. Goodbye. Have a wonderful time.
Come on, Duncan.
For everything.
I think Boone's upset with us.
Duncan, that is government property. Be in my office tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Do you hear me, Duncan?
Duncan!